Well, what's up, Dan? It's Mo back with our Pokemon challenge. This is Gen 4. Let's get started. So you always want to start, well, with the starters. Turtwig and Grotto and Torterra. Then one of my favorites of the gen, you could say. Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape. Although I think I've run through this gen with all of them. I'm not sure. Not too sure. Okay. Speaking of things I ran through in this gen, words I can't. It's the Raptor. Was definitely one of the ones I did. Just powerful. We had the God Pokemon. It wasn't introduced until 493, but okay. We have this little Sheeman rascal. Darkrai and Cresselia. Speaking of legends in this gen, Manaphy is a legend in this gen, right? But then Fione or whatever is also technically a legendary, but it's a legendary that evolves, or you can only get a Fione if you breed a Manaphy, but you can't get a Manaphy from a Fione. Like, this doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's go with the main legends of the games. Dialga and Palkia. Giratina. There's two in between there. Well, I think we'll have to come back to that. Oh, I didn't do the spirits. Okay, so Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. Let's go back. I think I got electric type that everybody loves to love. Here. Shinx, you just had to get a Shinx. You saw Shinx, you had to get it. You knew you had to get it. Thought it was going to be electric dark type. Didn't work out. But that's okay. That's fine. So other things you come across in the beginning of the game. You come across Badoos. You come across Burmese. You come across Beedoo's. So just fleshing out Barrow. And then Badoo, Roselia isn't in this gen clearly, but Badoo evolves into Roselia, and I'm pretty sure Roselia's evolution is in this gen. Roserade. And then Burmy evolves into Wormadam. And then evolves into Motham. It's all weird collection of names. Okay. So we gotta flesh this out. 4 minutes in, we gotta flesh this out a little more. Let's start thinking about water types. Water types in this gen. Floats on this gen? It's weird because I feel like a lot of Gen 4, well, I guess not a lot. Like, as I'm thinking about these and as they're coming in, Gen 4 Pokemon in X and Y, I guess they lean on them a little more. I'm not sure how that works. They didn't say they were connected in any way. Because speaking of that, you got these water types, only water types I can think of. The ones I always seem to forget are the poison types. And I always go back and say, what are the poison types in the gen? So the poison types had to be used by the evil teams, whatever. Stunky was one. So Skunk Tank was one. And then Krogunk was one. And Krogunk you find in the grass and Kalos. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't. I mean, obviously they have a little bit more variety in that game, but Toxicroak. It was just one of those things, like, they could have used them from any gen. They didn't use... You couldn't find Grimers in the grass. I don't think. No. I don't think you could. I think eventually you found Mucks or something. But there were definitely a massive amount of evolution. Speaking of Roserade, all of them, Magmortar, Electivire, Tangrowth, Mamoswine. Oops, Mamoswing. Mamoswing on them niggas, man. Swing on them. The big homie Magnezone. You can't forget the big homie. I mean, there's a lot of them in this gen. I don't... Honchkrow. Oops. Let's see. I feel like it's way more than this. I feel like I'm missing out. Oh, shit. Rhyperior. See, if they did a poker rap about this, I'd be straight. Yon Mega. Oh, Probopass. Gallade. They did so many Pokemon that weren't gonna, like, evolve. Like, I mean, that weren't gonna evolve. Like, Nosepass was just supposed to be some bum that you saw. Let me fill in a little bit more. So, let's look here. Anybody that's related somehow to another Pokemon that I use in this gen. Let's see, what team did I use? I had a Bronzong. Bronzor. Wow, it's been a long time ago thinking about what team I used. Well, each gen has a dragon type, and this gen's dragon type was Gible. Speaking of my team, who could forget the awesome and powerful Lucario? No one can. So, I'm around 60% right now. I need to get to try to fight for 70. So, what can I think of? Alright, let's go through. Fire types. Are there any fire types in this gen that I'm missing out? I feel like they didn't have many. Grass types. We got Badoo and Roserade. Any other grass types that I can think of that might be in this gen? Grass types. Oh shit. Leafeon and Glaceon. Glaceon obviously in the grass type, but they fit in that realm. Any ice types? Can't think of anything. Any more electric types? Okay, so is he Gen 5? Let's try it. Rotom. Let me see. Another thing that the EO teams use was Glameow, right? And Purugly. Purugly is unforgettable. They just try to find the ugliest looking cat they could find and made it something. Now this gen, speaking of poison types, I don't know, did they use? I think they did. I think they used this one, Drapion and Skorupi. They had to use these. I can't fully remember. I just know that there are a lot of Pokemon in this gen that I mean, they were just like they just became solid Pokemon. Like they exist outside the gym. Like they could be used on a team, the combination of anything else. They didn't have to be handcuffed, so to speak. So why do I feel like okay? So any grass types. I'm speaking of who got megas in that gym. Any of these guys get megas? Garchomp got a mega. Lucario got a mega. Galley got a mega. Somebody else got a mega in this gen. I don't know who it is. What's a? How am I forgetting that? This okay. Obama Snow. Abominable Snowman. What the hell am I doing? A bomb snow. There's still so many because like this whole latter half is okay. Can't think anymore. Gliscor is one. Frostlass was an evolution. Oops. Licky Licky is an evolution. Forget Licky Tongue and then forget Licky Licky. Can't do both. Oh man. Oh man. They all start flooding back at the wrong time. They all start flooding back at the wrong time. Ah, 66. I wanted to save it. That's the second time that that's happened. I wanted to save it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join the Winter Clan. You can subscribe and follow me on Twitter for updates for new videos.